Thought this did it, man. I'm about to be freaking mad. Got going on here, man. We got Defiantins. I already see Defiantins up in here. Who else? Why would I no show? Why would I no show Defiantins? Why would I no show? I might make the time go back, push the time back a little bit or something. But why would I no show? Oh, freaking no show. Give him a couple more minutes, maybe a couple more seconds to get up in here before we get started. See, Heyday Communist. What's up, Heyday? Okay. I'm excited, man. I like doing the starting. I like doing the starting screen like this where I haven't quite got started yet. I feel like it's different from other streamers and YouTubers or content creators, whatever. They normally have like a countdown where it's starting, but I'm here to get things a little bit motivated real quick, right? What up, JT? I see you, man. Give a couple more minutes, maybe a minute or two more. We'll see, man. We'll see. Crazy day today, man. Crazy day. Let me turn off my Discord, making all kinds of noises. By the way, if y'all haven't yet, man, y'all are not on the live stream, y'all probably gonna watch it later. Y'all gotta go check out my Discord. It's in the very bottom of the description. And dang, that's another thing I meant to do, is to get the last video that we did and put that link in the description, man. If y'all not in the Discord yet, y'all are missing all kinds of crazy shenanigans. We be having a good time up in Discord, man. Y'all gotta come freaking check it out, okay? You right, Defiance. I'm stalling a little bit, but it's okay, because we here for formation, right? We here on time for formation. I don't even think I can sign into that here. Again, I gotta do it on my freaking phone. This is freaking cool. We about to get started here in a minute. For y'all in here. Hopefully some more people come through. We're gonna get started, man. Hold on, give me a second so I can put this. We got Insane Tanker. Okay, Nunya Argo. Okay. I see y'all up in here, man. Waiting for Insane Tanker to pop. There you go. I see him now. Alright, here we go, man. I think I'm good with that. Alright, here we go. Y'all ready? Let's go. What up, y'all? It's your boy Lynch. I'm back again with another motherfucking video. SFAM stand up. SFAM salute. Stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. And we live, baby. We live. Let me go ahead and put that fall in emoji. All super fan, go ahead and put that fall in emoji real quick. Let me see what y'all got, man. We got CVPI gun guy up in here, man. He made it. He made it. That's what's up, man. We getting ready to get started, bruh. Thank y'all so much for coming through to check out your boy, man. Thank y'all. It's been, I don't know why, I every time I do one of these, it's like I get so busy and wrapped up in other things we do, I forget to go back into it. It's always like a 2-month span or something. Every time I whip out the old awesome my drill sergeant said book, right? By the way, y'all see the author of this book. This ain't my book. I'm just reading this stuff, having a good time reading it to y'all. I think y'all like it. I like it. It always makes me think about just crazy stuff that drill sergeants say. I don't think fast enough to say this stuff, man. I got my regular stuff that I like to stick by and say. I just stick with that. But some of this stuff is the most creative, on your toes thinking that drill sergeants be doing, man. There's crazy stories up in here of privates time when they were in basic. Crazy stuff, man. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get right into it, man. We got Prince Alex up in here. All right, that's what's up, Prince Alex. I appreciate you, at least for opening up the stream. You can play Halo, it's all good. I appreciate it. All right, so last time we left off, y'all, if y'all remember correctly, I was just getting out of YouTube jail. Y'all remember I did some video, I did something, and I got like a huge copyright hit me up, and they wouldn't let me upload or do nothing for like a whole freaking week. I was so mad. So if y'all go check out the last video with the same title, but it's part 5, I gotta say that I'm proud of the effort and stuff that I put into it. The jail cell coming in and locking me in and opening me up and all that good stuff. Y'all gotta go check out part 5 and all the other ones of this if y'all haven't checked them out yet. Let's go ahead and get into it right now, man. I don't want to reread in the chat while I'm reading. Let me go ahead and read it, man. So in the chat, Defianton says that I like this book due to the book about the good old days of drill sergeants. Of course, y'all know what it is. All right, so in fact, I think I got to go back a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to take it back just a little bit. What I do is mark off every time I finish a page. And hopefully, I know when I first started this, I was jumping from page to page. And I think I started in the middle somewhere. But I found this one that I haven't marked off yet. Hopefully, I haven't done this one before because I want to do this one again. I want to do this one. Let me see if I can find it, man. This one that I didn't mark off yet. I have to do this because it's significant to myself, okay? Maybe not. I don't want to take too long, man. I'm already freaking... All right, let me look real quick and I'm gonna get into it. I promise y'all, don't leave. Do not leave, man. I'm gonna get into it, okay? I ain't gonna find it, man. I lost it. Okay, whatever. We'll go ahead and jump into it, all right? So, this first one I'm gonna read to y'all, man, is a story. I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? It's called Save Me, I Can't Take This Anymore. Thinking about this just makes me think about a trainee who was in basic training and they just feel like they're done. They just want to quit and give up, all right? So here we go. Trainee saying, we were outside the gas chamber right after the drill sergeant had given us our safety brief, waiting for our turn to mask up and go inside. We were having one of the few moments when we were alone as a troop. So at this time, drill sergeant wasn't around for some reason, with the opportunity to sit around and shoot the shit, right? So the drill sergeants were messing around with the platoons ahead of us and laughing their asses off as the other troops exited the double doors. We got the chance to talk to a few of the guys who had gone through. A few said it's not too bad. Others compared it to the worst experience in their lives. That's how the gas chamber is, man. Sometimes it's not, you know, I don't really think it's that bad. I think it's fun. And of course it's crazy, but it's just fun, man. Well, one private, let's call him Private Dumb, was talking shit like no other. He was saying shit like, oh, it can't be that bad. And I bet I could do PT through all that. Well, our time came, and what happened will stay ingrained in my head for eternity. In fact, I hope it's the last scene I see on my deathbed so I can die laughing. As we entered the door, Private Dumb immediately started to realize this shit burns your skin a little bit. He started freaking out, and everyone could see the distress on his face. The drill sergeants lined us all up against the wall and made everyone remove their mask one by one and recite our social security numbers. So when you go into the gas chamber, the drill sergeants will have you do different things. They might make you recite the soldier's creed. They might make you say your social. They might make you say the company motto or the platoon motto or something. I remember when I was in basic, they made us say our company motto. I was in Bravo Company, Bravo 35th, right? So we get in there and they say, take off your mask and say the company motto. And I specifically remember when I was in there and I didn't know what to expect, but I was screaming. I was screaming my freaking, and I was like, Bravo, bees! Screaming louder, Bravo! And I was really trying to be motivated. It was freaking funny, man. If I ever find a picture, I'm gonna show y'all, man. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, so this was the moment after the drill sergeants explained for the 1000th time how to clear your mask after putting it on. Private Dumb barely made it through his part and thought we finished the process. I can already see you think you're done. You're trying to hurry up and scurry out. Nope, your time's not done. Get back over there, man. Next, the drill sergeants lined us up in formation on top of a shit ton of mucus and puke. Of course, people in the freaking gas chamber are gonna throw up and they're gonna freaking spit everywhere. Again, we were told to remove our masks. This time we would begin exercising in cadence for 30 seconds. Now that's something that I haven't seen, I've never seen done. Exercising with your mask off. We normally nowadays will keep your mask on and do some exercises just to get the CS flowing throughout the building, right? Each section will remove their mask, do their exercise, and then exit the door. And then the next section was step forward, and wait for their commander to do the same thing. Fortunately, I was in the rear and got the opportunity to watch Private Dumb. Private Dumb removed his mask and started wigging out. He lost control of himself and tried putting the mask back on. Only he forgot to clear the mask when he put it on. That had to be something crazy, man. He fell to his knees and started screaming, "Save me, save me! I can't take this anymore!" And I couldn't help but smile. The drill sergeant inside the chamber ran up to Private Dumb while he was on his knees screaming and crying. His hands, face, and uniform were covered in snot and puke from the guys before us. The drill sergeant says to him, "Man the fuck up, Scout. Remember what we told you and put on your mask. Put your mask back on and step to the back of the line. What's your problem? You called him a pussy fuck piece of shit." Hope y'all heard that, man. Cussing is really not in my nature, man, but they snapped and called him a pussy fuck piece of shit. Private Dumb tried his best to get the mask back on without success, so he threw the mask like a baseball at the drill sergeant and continued to cry like a baby. Almost 30 seconds without a mask. 30 freaking seconds, man. We go into the freaking chamber now. Me, my drill sergeants, the first sergeant, we get in there and we'll pose and take a picture or do a video, and then we'll hurry up. We'll be in there longer than 30 seconds, man. At this point, the drill sergeant decided to have a little fun. Told the private to ask God of every religion to save him before he would help him don the mask correctly. Private Dumb started screaming, "Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, please help me, save me." This dude screamed for every deity that he could freaking think of, man. The drill sergeant was laughing his ass off and said, "You're forgetting one, Private." Private Dumb is frantic at this point and said, "Who?" The drill sergeant said, "Tom Cruise." Private Dumb screamed, "Save me, Tom Cruise!" and just laid there and started crying. He was snatched out and made to go through the whole process again. Not even Tom Cruise can save you from a drill sergeant. That's freaking crazy, man. That's crazy. That's almost on borderline like hazing a little bit, but I gotta say that's freaking funny, man. That's funny. And I could just picture this trainee wigging out, screaming out. He thought it was tough before he got in, but then afterwards he couldn't freaking take it, man. That's freaking crazy, man. All right, so we're gonna move to the next one. So I guess I did that one already. I didn't even know because the first couple pages aren't even freaking marked off. Okay, let me make sure. Drill sergeants love to take their time. That's something Defiance has been getting on me before I start the stream. Just like tonight I was lagging or whatever. Whatever, man. Drill sergeants love to take their time. You think this is bad, privates? This session is just the foreplay. The real stuff is later. That's crazy, man. This stuff is just the foreplay. The real stuff is later. Drill sergeants really don't like failure. I swear, if you fail this, I will slap you. Then Jesus will appear and slap you for freaking failing. Did I read this one already too? This is crazy, man. So I really bounced all around and already read some of these, man. I'm trying not to read these. And I'm just going ahead. I'm going to just allow all the freaking chat going, man. I'm just allowing all of it. So Nunya Argo says, that's not hazing, it's becoming a man. But you got to think this, the way it is nowadays though, Argo, you got to think about it, man. And trainees now, they will freaking complain over the littlest freaking thing, man. They'll complain over the littlest thing. So we also got right here, and don't think about touching a drill sergeant's stuff. You better not ever touch anything from a drill sergeant unless the drill sergeant freaking tells you. Though I will say some trainees did tell me, I guess I might have left my hat around a couple times, and the trainees told me like towards the end of the cycle that somebody touched, one of their battle buddies touched my freaking hat. Sometimes I'll get up real close to them and I'll tell them to touch it. And as they're going to touch it, before they do it, I will yell, don't freaking touch it, you're gonna freaking blow up, or something crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I just like to scare the trainees. I like to scare them. If any of you dipshits touch my fucking hat, you will burst into freaking flames. That's the same thing I say, man. If you touch it, you're gonna burst into flames, or you're gonna blow up, or something crazy, man. Part 3, life after basic. Life after basic. Check this out, man. The drill sergeant, the trainee says this. Let me turn on my fan. I'm starting to get hot, man. Let me turn my fan on real quick. All right, here we go, man. Life after basic. Drill sergeants remain a part of their soldiers' life long after basic training. Everything a drill sergeant says and does during basic training is focused on preparing a recruit to succeed in the real world, both on active duty and in life after. Sometimes the recruits do not realize the drill sergeant's motive while they are face down in the mud doing push-ups. But rest assured, there is a plan behind all the yelling, cursing, and perceived abuse. Sometimes it has been seen from a different perspective. How am I supposed to unfuck 18 years in 3 months is a question you will hear often from a drill sergeant. While it is funny, it is very accurate appraisal of the magnitude of the job they face. They have 10 weeks to take a group of individuals with varied backgrounds and personalities and break them down and rebuild them as professional soldiers who operate as a team and understand Army values. Sometimes it just doesn't work, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Sometimes it just don't work. You will get them trainees, they just don't budge. And they'll go through the whole basic training, just keeping their head right above water so they don't freaking sink. And they're freaking dirt bags, man. I'm trying to tell you. They know how to shoot, move, and communicate, solve problems, and put the welfare of their fellow soldiers, Army, and ultimately the United States of America above their own before they leave the AIT and begin to learn the specifics of their chosen Army, of their chosen MOS, and then are assigned to a line unit. That is a long freaking sentence. That's a long sentence, man. All right. For more than 10 years following 9/11, it was almost a certainty that within a year, privates graduating basic training would be deploying to Iraq and Afghanistan to find themselves in very real danger. That's how I was, man. I went to basic back in August of 2009 and graduated in December of 2009. August of 2010, I was in Afghanistan. Crazy. So I didn't even have a year at my first duty station before I was in Afghanistan. When graduation approaches, a lot of things your drill sergeant said or did during your time in basic training, stuff they either didn't make sense or you didn't understand the importance of, starts to become more clear. For example, when I was in basic, I was in the chow hall and the private across from me was about to take a bite out of a banana he had just peeled and was holding in one hand. Out of nowhere, a drill sergeant appeared and yelled, "Both hands on that banana, you!" Why do you think he would make the trainee put both hands on the banana he's getting ready to eat, man? And then he walked off, leaving the private thoroughly confused as he put his other hand on the banana before biting it. I had forgotten about the incident until later on the cycle, when during the ruck march, up ahead, I heard the same drill sergeant yell, "Both hands on that weapon." That's the only thing I could think of, man. At a private who apparently was marching with one hand holding his rifle. Then it clicked. There's a reason for everything your drill sergeant says, even if it seems crazy at the time. And then just like that, graduation. Holy shit, you made it. Where did the time go? It was a proud day as you march and review in front of your family and friends. You may even start to relax to think it is safe to goof off or let your guard down. That would be a mistake, as everywhere you go, there's a drill sergeant there, as they can still scuff you up and will. So that's a funny thing that they're talking about, because whenever we're in the DFAC nowadays, well, not now because I'm in FTU, but when I was at my unit across the street, we would always tell the trainees, heels together while they're at the DFAC and they're going across the salad bar line. First they go through the main line, they come through, they get their condiments, they get their bowl and their plate, and then from there they go to the salad bar and they slide across the salad bar to the left or right. Now, when they're sidestepping, they have to put their heels back together. They open up one foot, put the heels back together. Shift one foot to the right or left, put the heels back together. And the reason why we tell them this is to help them remember that at the position of attention, you always have your heels together. So the one thing I love to do when the trainees are not having their heels together when they're in the salad bar line, as soon as I catch them standing there without their heels together, I tell them, "Uh-oh, come here, come sing my song. Come sing my song." So they're like, "What song is that, drill sergeant?" And I tell them, Hills together make the food taste better. Hills together make the food taste better. Hills together make the food taste better. Hills together make the food taste. And I'll let them stand there for a good 2 minutes sounding off. Hills together make the food taste better. Just keep saying it over and over. And I make them be loud so the whole DFAT can hear. And they'll freaking remind them whenever you're in the freaking salad bar line, keep them freaking heels together before you freaking step off. Every freaking time, man. I love to freaking do it. Max in the chat, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, moving on to the next one. Yeah, so I like that story. And it just makes you, that's definitely stuff that you will not forget when you get out of basic training, man. That's definitely stuff you won't forget no matter how long you've been in the freaking army. Drill sergeants think you learn quite a bit in 10 weeks. Drill sergeants think you learn quite a bit in 10 weeks. I don't really like this one because you're nothing but a rock with lips. What is that showing that you learn quite a bit in 10 weeks? I don't really like that one. Drill sergeants can show affection. Drill sergeants can show affection. And I can just imagine a drill sergeant getting close up to a trainee. The trainee standing at the position of attention. Drill sergeant sneaks up behind the trainee or to the side of the trainee and just tells him ever so gently in his ear, "Have I told you I hate you today?" I can just imagine that, the drill sergeant walking up. "Have I told you I hate you today?" And the trainee, "No, drill sergeant." I can definitely imagine that, man. That's how we show affection, man. So another thing that we always say is, I treat everybody the same. I hate you all the same. You know what I'm saying? Instead of telling them, you know what I'm saying, I don't like you or whatever the case may be, we just tell them that we hate them all the same, man. Drill sergeant, or actually, so me in the chat says, do you have to yell the drill sergeant, the soldier creed? And Defianton says, yes, if you want to survive, of course. All right, drill sergeants believe in your natural ability. Hey there, soldier. Have you always been a pussy, or did you have to work to become one? Have you always been a puss, or have you had to work to become one? That's freaking crazy, man. And see, when you say stuff like that nowadays, like trainees, they're, I'm telling you, man. I'm freaking telling you, man. So Nunya Argo is saying that a drill sergeant walked up, got in his ear, and said something crazy like that. Drill sergeants know how the brain works. Son, are you down to only 2 brain cells? Son, you are down to only 2 brain cells left, and one's lost and the other one's looking for it. So crazy, man. It's like Defianton says, to keep things equal between everyone, he'll tell them, you are all equally worthless. Definitely, man. I love to tell them this. You're all weirdos. Your battle buddies, you're a weirdo. All your battle buddies, you're all freaking weirdos, man. That's one thing I'll tell them. Drill sergeants care about spiritual matters. We really, nowadays, we have to make sure that we're not catering, but we have to allow the trainees their time for whatever they're religious, and we have to be able to accommodate their religious preference. So that's one thing that we got to do, man. I've had trainees now that can wear, like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like the Jewish ones, the Jewish trainees, they can wear that thing on their head. I don't know what it's called. My bad if I'm bashing or whatever, but I know they can wear the thing on their head. I know the Muslim ones from the Islam, if there's a certain thing they can wear, their head wrap and stuff like that. The hijab, I think that's what it's called. They can wear that stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. But drill sergeants care about spiritual matters. I will crawl into your mouth and shit on your soul. Wow. I'll crawl into your mouth and doo-doo on your soul. That's freaking crazy, man. We just can't say this kind of stuff to trainees, man. We cannot say this stuff to trainees, man. Me says that I'm a mean drill sergeant. If you talk to the trainees, they will definitely tell you that I'm not a mean drill sergeant, but I can and do get very upset at times. I do get upset, and I don't hesitate. Why is this freaking still going off, man? I'm not mean, but I do get freaking pissed off, and the trainees know. They know when I get pissed off. Point blank, period. Straight up. I don't play, man. Spiritual matters. I thought drills thought they were gods. We may or may not be defiantants. Drill sergeants value the principles of leadership. To be a leader, you have to be a penis. Of course, the vulgar word they're saying starts with a D, ends with ick. Firm but flexible, privates. You have to be a prick. Firm but flexible. That is freaking crazy, man. If people wouldn't get offended, this kind of stuff would happen. But people get too offended, and some trainees laugh at this kind of stuff, man. They really do. See, but like nowadays, you really can't say stuff like that because trainees, you know, they transgender, coming in the military and stuff like that. That stuff's not gonna fly, man. It really ain't gonna fly at all. And Max is saying in the chat, Max says, again, drill sergeants can think they're not funny at all, but to the trainees, they are. And the one thing I'll say about that is, every once in a while, whenever a drill sergeant actually shows their human side, it like blows the trainees' minds. And don't do something that's like funny for real, because the trainees will freaking laugh, man. I've seen today's drills and laugh. Drills in my days were worse, much worse. And that's what I'm saying too, me. So Defiances is saying, mean nowadays, you catch one, you probably have one in every company that's really actually mean. You know what I'm saying? One, maybe two at the most. But nowadays, it ain't freaking happening, man. It ain't happening. There's another story. I don't want to read this story, man. Let's read it. So this one's called, Does Your Daddy Love You, right? The trainee says, I come from a long line of military men, all infantry types except for me, who went 19 Delta Cavalry Scout. For those of you who don't know, Scout, school is 16 weeks, OSIT, one station unit training. So that means 16 weeks of the same drill sergeants, one whose name rhymed with Pansy. Wow. The drill sergeant's names rhymed with Pansy. It was approximately week 10, and so far I had managed to fly under the radar. You always get those trainees, you can't remember, you don't know who they are. They've been there the whole time, but you don't know who they are because they haven't gotten any trouble at all. They're flying under the radar, man. I figured I would keep quiet and stay out of the way. I wouldn't be paid any special attention. We were on the ready line for the mail call when the senior drill sergeant picked up a package and looked at me and smiled the most menacing smile I had or have to this day ever seen. He put the package to the side, and when he finished mail call, he told us to go form up for evening chow. They get their mail before chow? That's crazy. About 45 minutes of standing in formation, the troop's drill sergeant came walking out of the barracks to take us to chow. I was in the last row of the 3rd platoon's formation when 2nd platoon senior drill sergeant came behind me and whispered in my ear, I'm going to fucking enjoy this. My blood ran cold. Can you imagine that, man? If a drill sergeant came up and was like, see, now you gotta, because you don't know what they're gonna do. If a drill sergeant came up and said, I'm gonna enjoy this. What? That's like, I already know like a trainee's gonna think something sexual and then complain, and it's gonna be a wrap from there, man. It's gonna be a wrap, man. I remember trying to think of what I messed up or why he would say that to me. The platoon senior drill sergeant took charge of the troops formation and yelled, Troop, attention, Private R, post, or Private Romeo, post. I stood there for a split second confused. He had just called my name. What was going on? I said post, damn it. I was completely numb, but somehow found my way to the front of the troop. Senior drill sergeant says, why didn't you tell the troop what we were doing just before formation? Or he said, why don't you tell the troop what we were doing just before formation? Trainee says, mail call, drill sergeant. Did you get any mail, private? No, drill sergeant. Well, I did, said the senior drill sergeant. The senior drill sergeant said, why don't you go ahead and read this to the troop? He handed me the package that I had seen during mail call earlier, and I reached in, and while I was pulling out the letter, a baby blanket, a pacifier, and a teddy bear fell out. All the trainee can think is F my life. Listen to this, y'all. This is the letter that the trainee's reading. Dear Mr. Drill Sergeant, thank you so much for watching after my very special boy while he attends what he calls day camp. He says that his senior drill sergeant is a pansy. What does he mean by that? He left in such a hurry that he forgot to pack properly. He left behind his binky, his blankie, and Mr. Boo Boo. Will you please make sure that he gets these items? I sure would appreciate it. With love, his daddy. His dad had to have been messing with him, bruh. This don't make no sense. Who in their right mind would send their kid that's in basic training a blanket, a pacifier, and a teddy bear, bruh? The trainee says, while I was reading this letter, the privates in formation were trying their hardest not to bust up laughing, but were failing horribly. The other drill sergeants were making cat calls at me. My senior drill sergeant says, does your daddy hate you, private? Trainee was completely mortified. Trainee says, no, drill sergeant. During the chow line and every day until graduation, I had to walk around with a pacifier in my mouth, that blanket draped over my shoulder and holding Mr. Boo Boo's hand. He became my new battle buddy. A couple days later, I had a chance to call my dad, and when I told him what happened, I had to listen to him laugh uncontrollably until my time on the phone was up. All these years later, I still look back on that experience and laugh my ass off, but back then, I probably would have killed my own father. That's freaking crazy, bruh. Yeah, I wouldn't even go that far to send my child a freaking blanket or a teddy bear or a pastor. You're asking for freaking trouble, man. That dad had to be done doing that on purpose, man. Doug the Eliminator's up in the building. What's up, Doug? Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Appreciate it, man. All right, here we go. You may come a long way, but drill sergeants know it's a long road. You think you're strong enough to whoop my ass? You ain't strong enough to whoop my ass. Oh, wow. He said, you think you're strong enough to whoop my ass? You ain't even strong enough to wipe my ass. That's crazy, man. That's a crazy one too, bro. Fast thinking, I'm telling y'all, man. I couldn't think this fast, man. I couldn't. Your drill sergeants want you to know they are at the top of their game. Private, I am a U.S. Army drill sergeant. I wake up in piss excellence. Oh, of course. I got that, man. I hear that. Drill sergeants encourage the use of protection. Privates, you better find a condom for that heart because I'm going to F your feelings. Wow. Yeah, we can't say that. I'm telling y'all, man. This stuff right here is borderline hazing. In a drill, if a trainee wanted to complain about this being hazing, they could definitely do it and they'd probably freaking win, man. They'd probably win. A drill sergeant wants you to dress for success. If you don't tighten up that belt, I'm gonna take it off your waist and wrap it around your freaking neck. Yep. Drill sergeant still likes complimenting you on your appearance. Private, you look like a hammered wolf puss. What does that mean? A hammered wolf puss? Freaking crazy, man. Check this out. 10 things that are uglier than you. So, you gotta hear drill sergeant telling the trainee, what the heck is wrong with your face? You're uglier than a jar of pickled assholes. That's number 10. You're uglier than 3 gallons of spilled fuck. You're uglier than a bulldog with a mouth full of mayonnaise. Number 7. You're uglier than a wart on a frog's ball sack. Number 6. You're uglier than mud flaps on a Ferrari. Number 5. You're uglier than Gary Busey and Roseanne's love child. Oh my goodness. Number 4. You're uglier than a hen's butthole in a northwest wind. You're uglier than a hen's butthole in the northwest wind. What the heck is that, man? Number 3. You're uglier than a painting done by Picasso on meth. Number 2. You're uglier than a stripper in West Virginia on a Wednesday afternoon. All right, man. And number 1, 10 things you're uglier than. Trainee, what the hell is wrong with your face? You're uglier than a sloth that headbutted a belt sander. Wow. That's freaking funny, man. Man, that story had me dying. Sounds like the father may have served in the military at one time. It's called Becoming a Man, Woman, CBT. Okay. That is freaking funny. I like the 10 things you're uglier than. I like that, man. Drill sergeants know how to deliver news. Well, trainees, I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is I saved 15% on more. I saved 15 or more percent on my car insurance just now. The bad news, I'm about to smoke the dog crap out of you after chow. Okay, all right. Good news, I saved 15% on Geico on my car insurance. Bad news, y'all about to get the business after chow. Drill sergeants can quote scripture on the fly. I'm not gonna say this. Jesus H. Titty effing Christ. Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds jumping on a freaking pogo stick, Private. What the heck? When they say Jesus H, what is the H? I never knew what the H was, man. Drill sergeants have a specific diet and exercise plan. Privates, all I do is eat gunpowder and run. That's what's up. I like that, man. I like that one. What else we got, man? I think I'm gonna read this last one and I'm gonna get into the chat and chit chat with y'all for just a little bit, man. All right. So the last one for the night, y'all. Drill sergeants want you to stay hydrated. Trainee, I will kick you in the ass so hard the water on my knees will quench your freaking thirst. I like it, man. One last one, man. One last one. Drill sergeants love to live dangerously. Privates, I have teabagged bear traps. Do not piss me off. Yeah, that's freaking crazy, man. So I'm gonna end part 6 on that note, man. Let me get up in here and chat and chit chat with y'all for a little bit. Okay, I figure heyday communist that the H was hell. I appreciate that. Gender fluid trainees changes gender in time for PT. Wow. Okay. I trust in my drill sergeant. I trust in what my DSL, my drill sergeant leader, told me. You can think that you are not funny, but when you're a drill sergeant, you're the funny. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I remember you said that. Back in the day, the shark attack was a rite of passage. The shark attack was a rite of passage back in the day, Tanker? That's crazy. It would be, to me, to have a shark attack after the rites of passage be called a soldier. So that would be fun to me, man. After going through all of basic training, and then so what we do now is we get the shark attack. Well, we used to get the shark attack like day 0, the very first day that we're there. And then we'll go through all 9 weeks of basic training, and we'll finish our training with the night infiltration course. The night infiltration course where we have to low crawl. I think it's something like 300 yards or 400 yards or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember, man. But we do a lot of low crawling over live 7.62 rounds flying way over our head, man. And then there's simulated explosions all around us. Once we complete that to standard, then that's when we get our rites of passage. We got to go through all that stuff first. So to have a shark attack after that would be freaking crazy. It would be freaking crazy. Let me see. Man, they had us doing jumping jacks with ours off, and I was dying. So Insane Tanker's talking about when they were back in the gas chamber, they had to do jumping jacks. Now we call them the side straddle hop or the half jack. We'll do that. So my personal favorites were always, are you stuck on stupid, Private? And you better unfuck yourself yesterday, Private. That is freaking funny, man. That's funny. My drill sergeant had a badass saying, situational awareness, Private. followed by a trash can out of his office and landing in the bay. That's crazy, man. Let me see. Go down to the, okay, I've gotten up to the top. I'm gonna come down to the bottom. Haven't talked in a while. That's what's up. Jesus Hosanna Christ. Okay. Hey, drill sergeant. This is National Guard mom. My son has been activated since February 5th doing COVID relief. I hear you, Terry. I hear you. I haven't seen you in a while, Terry. Thanks for coming and stopping back by. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, basic is kind of crazy right now with the whole virus and everything going on. I know that we here at my duty station have just started allowing trainees to have their family day, and the families get to come back for graduation and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, man. He's a team leader. His team leader is a lieutenant. Yeah, so we do have platoon leaders in our in basic training. I got you on that. That's what's up. So yeah, okay. All right, y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one, man. I want to thank y'all so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. Big shout out today. I don't know if they're watching right now, but so today so far we've had like 5 subscribers. We got Paradox Snow, Dustin Meredith, Trollmaster 300, Kid Crazy, Junk 2247, and Plain Gray Gaming. They all subscribed today, so I definitely appreciate y'all. By the way, if y'all have not yet joined the Discord, go to the very last link in the description. Go check out the last link in the description and come join the Discord, man. It's always something fun going on in there. Y'all basically, as long as I'm not busy, get to like have a not really one-on-one, but like we're in a huge group chat. I pop my head up in there from time to time as long as I'm not working or chilling with the family, and we'll get in there and just chit chat about all kinds of crazy stuff. But I want to thank y'all again so much for coming through to check out your boy. This has been Crazy Stuff My Drill Sergeant Says Part 6. We still got about 2 or 3 parts left to go in here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll try to end it in 10 parts. We'll go there and we'll go with that and try to get that there. Do it like that. But again, thank y'all so much. If y'all haven't seen Part 5, like I said, I'm real proud of Part 5 because in the beginning of the video, I said that I'm out of YouTube jail. I got the jail bars coming up, opening and closing, all that good stuff. So yeah, we gotta invite angry cops to these live streams. So I guess I could put it on. I could probably put it on Instagram or something like that because I'm friends with AC on Instagram. So maybe I'll direct message him or something like that. But we'll see what it is, man. Anyway, thank y'all so much for rocking with your boys. Your boy Thurs Lynch. SFAM stand up. SFAM salute. Stay focused, motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Deuces. Love y'all to death. I'll see y'all soon with some more reactions pretty soon. Deuces, y'all. What the heck? Oh, I don't have my freaking screen. See Brown up in the building. What's up, Brown? I see you. Getting ready to end the stream. What's the question, Brown? What's your question? What are you doing, Kaylee? We got LT in the building with her crazy hair. Why you gotta shake your butt?
Oh, is that you? Is that you?
Brown, are you talking about my music in the background of the video? Song I had on my intro. Hey, stop. No. No. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure which one you're talking about, Brown. Hey, Brown, but hit me up in the comment section. Hit me up in the comments of this video. Talk to me in the comments, or go to the Discord, y'all. Go check out the Discord. We'll be up in there. Nothing in the live stream. We got XO in the building. XO, say what's up.
Hi. Hi.
LT, say what's up. You're LT.
You
Hi.
literally, you
Alright.
look like what's his name?
Who?
Forgot. He
Oh,
looks like the guy.
Stop.
What's he?
I don't know, Ness. I
Here's
don't know
the
what you're
guy
talking
like the
about.
super
That's my
expert
favorite.
artist.
Nope.
Um,
No, the songs. All right, girls. I'm getting ready to leave. We're getting ready to end it. Okay, bye. Get out of here. Out of here.
Did you like?
Yes. The song that I have in this background music is all royalty-free music from YouTube. YouTube has a library of all kinds of music that people don't get in trouble when they use it on their videos. They don't get any copyright. So that's all the music is, man. Just music that I won't get in trouble if I use.